Outsiders, hello, Tony from the Outsider channel here with you once again. I'm alive. After last week's video, I feel like I need to say that. There's so many people that were commenting with support. I was really freaked out by posting that. The community is amazing. I'm gonna shut up about it, but just thanks so much for the support. I'm doing well. I'm in Sedona right now. I've got the YT Jeffsy Blaze here for New Bike Day. So as usual, this is what I'm gonna do. I like to start things off with a breakdown. Let's go through the components. I wanna clarify the elephant in the room really quick with this Jeffsy. It's basically like a quick strike. I think there was only 150 made. YT is going to be coming out with bikes this year, throughout the year. Bikes are hard to come by, and I just wanna say I'm very appreciative to have two bikes in my arsenal right now. I have the Jeffsy Blaze now, and I also have the Capra Elite. I'm hoping that this year things are gonna turn around and bikes are gonna be more plentiful. I'm gonna take you guys on a beautiful loop today in Sedona. Saying that, I also wanna highlight the Sedona Reel Inn, who is putting myself and Pupper Pip up this week. I am in the actual personalized park they have. It's a dog park. It's a a grilling station right behind me. There's a grill, fire pit over here. The rooms are plush. I could like ride my bike around the room, it's so big. And they cater to mountain bikers. There's a bike wash station, a tool station if you forgot anything after or before the ride, right in the parking lot. And just a really amazing breakfast in the morning too that comes with the room. Even right now in COVID times, they're giving me a takeout hot breakfast to take back to my room if I want. Say bye to Pip and get on the trail. Moving on, I'm gonna shut up. I'll see you on the other side. The YT Jeffsy Blaze. This time around, YT are relying on the RockShox Lyric Ultimate RC2 fork in combination with the RockShox Super Deluxe Ultimate Shock. While the travel remains the same, both at 150 front and rear, you do get the increased range of a 10 to 52 tooth cassette on the SRAM GX 12-speed group set and SRAM's G2 RSC brakes. The modern all-mountain geometry in the carbon frame is available in sizes small to XXL, and the two-tone silver colorway adds even more pop to your trail rides. Additionally, the TT Swiss M1900 spline wheelset and Maxxis Minion DHF and DHR2 tires will allow even more grip on the trail. This package also includes the YT Postman dropper post, the Renthal Fat Bar 35 and Sensus Light grips. All this comes factory stock straight out of the box. Right off the 89, Central Sedona. We're only a mile from the real Sedona Inn, and Adobe Jack, the trail we're taking up, is literally 5 feet away. So this is my first official ride, I'd say, on the Jeffsy Blaze. I did a Patreon ride on the Fullerton Loop. It was more about tweaking the bike and getting out the little nuances and adjusting and feeling out the suspension. Beautiful day here. It's February, 60 degrees and sunny. I know a lot of you are going to be asking me how this compares to the Capra. I'm planning on making a video, but the Jeffsy versus the Capra, but it's a lighter bike, a bit more playful on the descending already. All right, we're back up at Soldier's Pass. Let's go check out the sinkhole with the Christmas tree. If you're a new YouTuber, always prioritize your thumbnail on the ride. Something I did not do in the beginning of my videos, and as soon as you do that, things just come together. Hello Christmas tree, hello sinkhole, hello old rocks. Back on the ride. This thing climbs like a breeze. We're coming off Jordan and we're gonna hit Javelina. This is where we started and ended our ride on the Izzo last time we were here. Similar area, new trails. Trail Fork says the black trail, so let's see how she does. Rider coming. Thanks so much. Oh. Man, I might say this is the first time I'm riding RockShox suspension and it's feeling super plush. I'm loving this trail, this bike right now. And I'm really excited because I'm thinking this is gonna be my go-to for a lot of our trail rides. We're not at the bike park. I'll switch back and forth between the Capra, but for the most part, this thing is probably going to be my go-to machine because it handles stuff like that just as good as the climbing, so pretty hyped. And so you guys know, this is the same frame as the other Jeffsies, same geometry, just the components switch up and down from which model you get. Tight, tight, tight. Watch the bars. All right, we should be popping out the sidewalk over here for a little bit of a roadie ride to our next and final trail, which is Brewer. It was kind of hard for me to find a loop to put it into, but this is what we came up with. I'll catch up with you guys when things are a little bit more quiet. We started at the road, now we're here. I've been on Brewer. I've heard a little bit about this trail. It comes recommended. I know it's got some drops and some steep stuff, some techie stuff. Let's have some fun. Wow, look at that. I did not expect that right around the corner. Holy cow, Sedona, you'd never cease to surprise me. That is amazing. I'm gonna give you guys a look at that. Right when you get around this little clavicle, which is not a word that makes sense right now. Oh my goodness. Appreciation station is due, I think, you guys. Look at that, it's a postcard right there. All right, let's get it. Woo. Super fun. Well worth an extra few minutes. Hell yeah. Sedona's full of surprises, man. There's just like trails linking neighborhoods. It's like the Fullerton Loop of Sedona, people. That's a little inside SoCal trail humor right there. Not funny, but it's all I got. All right, guys, I'm gonna head back to the car. I'm gonna meet you guys at the hotel. We have to say hello to Pupper Pip. He's been waiting for us. He's super happy to see us. And then I'm gonna give you my synopsis, my little breakdown and first impressions on the Jeffsy. Let's do it. Just hate when you go on the road. Hate's a strong word, dislike. And the windshield just gets covered with dead filth. There he is. Hey, you sleeping? Pip was excited. He's here, walking around. Maybe he'll walk behind me. I don't know. I don't like to make lists of this stuff. I just like to come off the trail and give you guys, like, kind of off the cuff what's in my brain after the ride. All right, here we go. The Jeffsy, it kind of does feel like a comeback home. I started this channel on the Jeffsy. I'm on the Jeffsy once again, and it just feels like things have come full circle. I have been having an amazing time in the Capra Elite, and today getting back on the Jeffsy, man, this thing is a trail horse. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's a trail horse. Beautiful on the climbs and super precise and playful on the descents. I noticed right away one of the things on the descents was the Capra wants to eat up the chunk. It just wants to barrel it and just destroy it. The Jeffsy kind of wants to troll the chunk, like play with it, like mess with it, like play around and just move past it. It's definitely a more playful bike, and that's kind of how I feel like I was kind of being able to dance with the bike a little bit more on the trails. As far as like the suspension, RockShox felt super plush. I said that in the video as well. It's my first time on RockShox. It just felt like really dialed in bike, and for my first real ride, that's a great asset to have. I know that the channel's sponsored by YT, yeah, and it's kind of like a thing that I should say nice things about YT, but I went after YT, like I said earlier, to be a part of the channel because I already had the Jeffsy and I really enjoyed it. I'm being genuine here, even though I'm supposed to say these things. I just wouldn't blow smoke up your butts. I know that bikes are hard to get right now. YT bikes are also hard to get, but if you can get your hands on Jeffsy, I would really recommend this as a solid trail bike. I'm gonna do some testing later in the year, bring it up to the bike parks and see how it handles there compared to the Capra as well. But I've done some jumps on this on the Fullerton Loop last week, and yeah, I've gotten back on jumps already and it felt good. I needed to get myself back on the bike and not be scared to do stuff like that, right? The last thing you want to do is put that in the back of your brain and be scared of it. You fall and crash, you got to get back on the bike and handle it straight away. Otherwise, it's just going to be this like ghost in the back of your head. I'm going to be talking more about this bike in the videos to come. Stay tuned, new videos every single week. Guys, like and subscribe because it helps the channel. Comment, I answer every single one of them. And join me on Patreon with an amazing community as well. We've got group rides going, we've got early video releases, we've got giveaways, we got some cool stuff going on over there. Only $2 and $4 a month for you to support the channel, so that goes in the tin. I'll see you guys.